Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of 1 Minute English. Okay, today we're going to learn about subject and object pronouns. Okay, what is a pronoun? A pronoun replaces a noun, right? A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. Okay, so let's think about a person, right? My name is Connor. Okay, that's a noun. Connor is a noun because it's a name. And we can replace this with I. That's a subject pronoun. Okay, so when we want to say a sentence in English, I don't need to say Connor goes to the shop. Connor does that. No, I can say I go to the shop. Okay, let's look at some examples of how subject and object pronouns work. So, a subject pronoun is at the beginning of the sentence, right? So it's the subject of the sentence. It's the person that does the action, okay? So we say, I bought a cake. I did the action, okay? So let's look at some more examples here. I play tennis. You dance tango. He likes coffee. She dreams about cats. We live here. And they love art. Okay, so these are all subject pronouns. These people do the action. So here we have subject and object pronouns. So the subject, right, is I, you, he, she, we, and they. And then the object is me, you, him, her, us, and them. Let's look more about object pronouns now. So object pronouns receive the action, okay? They come after the verb, right? So the subject pronoun comes first, and then after the verb comes the object pronoun. Let's look at some examples. She loves me, okay? So in this case, I am the person that receives the love, okay? So she gives the love and I receive the love. Let's look at some more examples. He talked to me. I hit you. John knows him. Peter plays with her. Okay, think about this example, right? Her. Who is she? In the sentence before, probably we mentioned, oh, Jane goes to school over there, and then you can say Peter plays with her. We know that we're talking about Jane. Okay, let's look at more examples. They live with us. Alice drives them to school. Okay, we also have direct and indirect pronouns. Okay, so direct and indirect object pronouns. Okay, so sometimes we need two object pronouns, right? When two things receive the action, right? So let's look at examples. I gave the ball to them. Okay, so the ball also receives the action, right? It's the object. It's mostly when we have an object and a person, right? So in this sentence, the ball is the direct object and them is the indirect object, okay? So we can also use pronouns for things. So let's look at things here. So the singular is it for both subject and object pronouns, and for plural we use they. If it's a group of objects, then we use they at the beginning and them when it receives the action. Let's look at some examples. Where are my keys? I left them on the table. So that's the object pronoun, right? I left them on the table. But let's think about if the subject, if you want to use the keys as the subject, then we'll say they are on the table. Okay, they are on the table. Let's look at another example. My guitar is from Belgium. It sounds great. Okay, so it is a singular object. my guitar. So why don't we say my guitar again? Well, it's just easier to say it, right? You don't want to say my guitar is from Belgium. My guitar sounds great. My guitar, okay, it's kind of difficult to say that. So we change my guitar for it. Okay, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and please subscribe for more 1 Minute English.